headlines. President Bola Tinubu receives Adeleke after Osun State election victory. Tinubu calls for unity after electoral victory. Lagos targets 3.5 gigawatts power supply, plans 24 hours electricity. The United States national debt surpasses $40 trillion. A father's secret premieres in Lagos. Alhassan Yusuf scores hat-trick in MLS. Good day and welcome to our live news update. I am Obiajilu Ayomide Ungo Martins. Here are the major stories making headlines. Now in more details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has received Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke at the presidential villa following his victory in the August 15 governorship election. Adeleke presented his certificate of return to the president and thanked Tinubu for supporting a free and fair electoral process. He said the election demonstrated the importance of promoting democracy and respecting voters' choices. The meeting brought together political actors from Osun and the presidency as attention shifts from the election to governance and the delivery of campaign promises. And following the governor's victory, President Tinubu has called for unity among political leaders. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has urged political leaders to use electoral victories to promote reconciliation, unity, and peace rather than victimize political opponents. Speaking to the Osun State Governor, Tinubu said victory should be seen as an opportunity to serve the people and strengthen democracy. The president also criticized call to restore fuel subsidy, saying the policy has strained government finances and affected the payment of salaries and pensions. He urged leaders to focus on infrastructure, healthcare, and education to improve the lives of Nigerians. Let's take a look. Away from politics, Lagos State is intensifying efforts to address its electricity challenges. Lagos State is targeting about 3.5 gigawatts of electricity supply as the government moves to tackle persistent blackouts and support a 24-hour economy.
When the lights goes off, households and businesses often turn to generators, inverters, and other alternatives, adding to their monthly expenses. Small business owners say fuel and generator maintenance are becoming a major part of their operating costs. Residents also say they are forced to spend extra just to keep basic appliances and businesses running.
In this place, there is no light. If we ask them what happened, they will say it is not their fault, that it is the government. We have complained so many times. For the past week, there has been no light. Everything we put in the fridge has spoiled. They should help us find a solution in the name of God. We are not making any sales.
The light issue in Nigeria is very, very poor. Even despite the fact that they tell us we're on band-aid and stuff like that, I think it's better if we just go back to the way the light was right from the start, before this band-A, band-B, and band-C, because I don't really see any difference with it.
I pay like in a week 10,000 naira for electricity, and though they are trying, when it comes to giving us lights, they are trying for this area.
Nigeria's power sector, including inadequate generation, gas supply issues, and problems with transmission and distribution. As Nigerians continue to pay for electricity and alternative power, many are asking, how much does it really cost to keep the lights on?
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says the state is working with regulators, electricity distribution companies, and other stakeholders to improve power supply. Commissioner for Energy and Mineral Resources, Biodun Ogunleye, says Lagos State is currently receives less than 1 gigawatt from the national grid. He says newly commissioned substations will improve transmission capacity, while the state plans sustainable 24-hour power on between 20 and 50 feeders. The federal government says it will support the plan through coordinated investment and measurable targets, with progress to be reviewed within 6 months. Meanwhile, on the international scene, the United States is facing a new debt milestone. The United States national debt has surpassed $40 trillion from the first time, according to the U.S. Treasury Department. The milestone comes as government spending continues to exceed revenue, with rising interest payments, defense spending, and social programs adding pressure to federal finances. The debt has more than doubled since 2017. Economists warned that continued growth in the debt could increase borrowing costs and put further pressure on the U.S. economy. And finally, from the world of entertainment, Nollywood stars have stepped out for a new film premiere. Nollywood stars and industry personalities have gathered in Lagos for the premiere of A Father's Secret ahead of its nationwide cinema release. Directed by Adeoluwa Owu and produced by Switch Visuals Production, the drama features Timini Ebuson and other stars of the movie. The premiere brought together cast members, filmmakers, and entertainment personalities, with guests adding glamour to the red carpet through their fashion and media appearances. A Father's Secret is set to hit the cinemas nationwide on August 21st, 2026.
And I'm hoping that the film is going to thrill me. Like I said, I want to be surprised. Father's Secret means there is something deep at the end. So I want to see something deep.
Yeah, we're getting there because I'm into it also. I'm an actor. We're doing very good. So I'm expecting to see something exceptional today.
Yeah, Nollywood is actually on the way. I mean, for an industry that's kind of young, we've accomplished some amazing feats. So I can't wait to see what happens in the next 5 to 10 years.
It's always an honor, and it's always a dream come true when people gather to see your work. It's a humbling experience for me every time, and I'm just grateful for all the film enthusiasts and lovers out here, and the many more people that will come out to see it in cinemas from the 21st. Yeah.
Okay, and in sports, a Nigerian midfielder has produced a standout performance in Major League Soccer. Super Eagles midfielder Alhassan Yusuf scored a hat-trick as New England Revolution defeats DC United 3-0 in Major League Soccer. Yusuf scored twice in the first half before completing his hat-trick after the break. He became the first New England player to score an MLS hat-trick since 2017. The impressive performance also earned Yusuf the MLS Player of the Matchday Award for Matchday 21. And that's the latest on the major stories making headlines. Stay with us for more news and updates as they happen. I am Obi Ajilu. Thank you for watching.